Well, hello, and thank you so much for joining me. Today we're skipping, frolicking, ever forward into the hellscape we so lovingly call Girl World. We're going to catch up with Foodie Beauty today, and Syria has the best food. Come eat. Today's video we're watching is one of Barbecue Chillin's videos, so a big thank you to them. So I'll have their information in the description of my video. If you do wish to support the channel, please consider subscribing. I would hate for you to be haunted by regret. And we would love to have you as one of our bone baddies in the boneyard. Anyway, let's see what we're in for today.
I'm so hungry. I'm gonna start eating. I have some bread. I'm eating something called Foodie. Chicken, pita, tomato with hummus. Yum. The bread is like, oh, this chiffon. I gotta change my hijab, I think. I can't eat with this hijab. Sorry about that. I had to get a hijab that won't move when I'm chewing. Oh yeah, Ageless. The cat is fine. She'd be panting. It's not that hot. I think finally like the solar thing is fixed. So
Well, she's not sitting there glistening with sweat, so obviously it's not as hot as what we were seeing her endure before.
I'm gonna try to fix my sleep pattern. It was more difficult at first, but my BED, I think the heat just makes me not want to eat like too much. I don't know. Just haven't had the urge to. And I also feel a lot of guilt over eating because here, so it's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to. Thanks, CCP. Yeah, I'll show you guys my.
Because there's people that don't have enough to eat, and here you are being morbidly obese and eating too much. Yeah.
This dress, you could see my stomach. Like when I sit down, you still do, but before, it was like not loose like this, you know, like you could see like every roll basically. So, but from the side, I'm still.
She probably is losing weight because, like I've said before, with her and Amber, when you're that heavy and then you start restricting your diet or actually getting out and getting exercise, the weight is going to fall off you when you're that big. So, I mean, she probably has maybe lost, 20 pounds, but is it enough to really tell yet?
Cheers! But yeah, just from probably sweating, moving more, eating less. I'm gonna do my laundry when
Who would have thought? Moving more, eating less.
To use the washer, like the solar, I don't want to use the solar for that. I'm deplete the solar battery between 8 and 9, and I can also only use the kettle when the government electricity's on. I'm eating like one big meal a day, and then if I'm really hungry after, I'll just pick up things like fruit or. I mean, I'm drinking Pepsi, so I'm not like on a strict diet, but you don't really have to. Like, just eat less and move more. It's full of sugar, yeah. I don't eat a lot of sugar. I don't even eat a lot at all, so this is like, you're allowed some sugar a day. I don't know, the amount of activity and food I eat, I don't think it really matters right now. He's doing okay. It's stressful for anybody, but he's doing alright. Are you okay, hon?
Hello guys, everybody. Enjoy watching the mukbang.
That was
Are you doing
weird.
ASMR? We don't have a fridge.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Is this his ASMR debut?
So I'm trying to eat the rest of the chicken. So it doesn't waste.
Reminder, she does not have a refrigerator.
Oh, baby, no. Baby.
My God,
My
Julia
glasses.
hates her.
Cooler. We have like a little, water cooler that we put, ice in and then water. But because of the rolling like blackouts, there's 5 hours in between electric time, right? So the stores, a lot of them don't have solar. Some of them do have solar energy, some don't. The ones near us, like the ones really don't have solar energy, so it's just like a small little business. And so we don't ever have cold drinks from there, but whatever. You get used to it. Like you kind of suffer at first if you're not used to something, for lack of a better term. But then, like little changes you get used to, like the water situation. Well, like to flush the toilet, you have to fill a bucket of water and put it in the toilet. I've had to do that in Canada though before. When I lived somewhere, I can't remember. It wasn't flushing or something, and just little things like that. Big deal. No cold water unless you buy ice or whatever. I don't know. We'll have a fridge like someday, but not. I don't think I want to like bother because the thing is like the fridge is too much for the solar. Like So,
Yeah, I mean, if you had a fridge, it's only going to be on, what, a couple hours a day? So what good is it? I see her point there, at least.
you know, you just get used to it. Yeah. Well, for me, it's like being somewhere where I have cold water but like a broken heart. It's a no-brainer for me. I almost want to wear my sunglasses. The fan. No, it's not pink eye. It's I got something in my eye. Yeah, when I was cleaning, I got something in my eye. Oh, it hurt. That's why there's no makeup on it. Nope, we use cell data. You can't say I don't drink a lot of water because look how skinny I am. Wow. Wow. Majnoony, Majnoony. Yeah, like, okay, I have like a heavy duty fan going, okay, Nina? And I'm sweeping the floor. And under this couch here, I was sweeping a piece of chip or something crispy. And the fan, when I was swept it went right in my eye. And I freaked because I was annoyed already that I was sweaty and sweeping. Some
Well, she's going to be walking around with an eye patch next, because no medical care.
things cannot be used on the solar panel. The way the electricity's like, what is it, hon? The fridge was plugged in, and it was. This whole fridge is a drama story. I know I said I don't have a fridge. It's not a usable fridge, but if you plug it in, it sucks it was sucking all the electricity. So that's what was happening. And then by the evening, it was depleted out of the battery. Because okay, so what happens is, because Salah was trying to use it. It's his fault. The battery was depleted. I'm telling on you exposed me for complaining. Now I'm exposing you. He wanted to put some water bottles in it, you know, and it just sometimes it doesn't work at all, but sometimes it works. I told you it's a drama story anyway. So there's some things we can't use in the apartment. So the fridge is one of them. So we have the fridge, you know, unplugged. The streaming quality is awful. Maybe I should come back. Internet is down. Happens, I guess. Home tour, can you show us around? Still trying to figure out if that's a safe thing to do. Maybe the inside. Like this apartment was not on a listing or anything, so don't underestimate the obsessed weirdos on the farms. I know. If I show my foot, there's like 5
Well, I'm pretty sure there's nobody coming to Syria to find you, so.
pages that go up, I bet you. There's no addresses there's no street signs, there's no addresses on the buildings. The buildings all here look the same, so I don't know how anyone would be able to find us, but I'm sure it could happen. So I'm not going to underestimate people. Even just to get to the car is a height, like we have to walk kind of far. I kind of get annoyed. And then I remember, this is good for me, don't be annoyed. Do you know when changes are made, it's hard at first.
You know, her life might be more in jeopardy here, but if what she's saying is true, and she's actually making these lifestyle changes because she has no other option, wouldn't it be something if she dropped like 100 pounds?
Like, you don't think you can do it, and you're about to give up, and you just want to break down and freak out. But I'm like, no, you must prevail. You must.
Then I'm getting the new battery.
Why?
Because this one now, in the last quarter.
What?
So I think the problem with the battery. Even though we checked it recently.
This asks for a big voltage,
Bigger.
high capacity battery, okay?
The highest one.
The highest one?
I can get 2 batteries, but not recently.
No.
One now is enough. One huge, big one with big capacity. What's wrong with your eyes? Don't touch with your fingers.
Sorry.
You have tissue here. Go wash with the water or something.
I did wash twice with water.
Okay, maybe put something.
Can we take them to get ice cream after?
Ice cream after. Will be my game rules.
Okay. So you're gonna leave me here? How much is the battery?
I wonder if she's ever had a conversation with him to say, hey, I'm really sorry that you're in Syria right now because of me. I wonder if they're even that, like, genuine and honest with each other.
How much does a battery cost? They're asking. What? Yeah. 250 US? It's not bad for having constant electricity. Yeah, I'm worried about ice cream, yeah. Well, if the power goes off during the night, I have to stay awake. Because I need my CPAP. He's probably over it. He's always constantly having technicians here. Our electric outlets went out for no reason. We had to get a guy to come over. Every single day someone's been here fixing something. The washer, which I have to use at 8, but if the guy's going to be here fixing, I can't go out there. Or maybe I can. I should clean the kitchen. I'm skinny now so I can have an ice cream. Seriously. Okay, you guys tell me, did I overeat today? Like, you saw what I had for dinner. Now an ice cream and that's it. Is that okay? Do you know
God,
I
this content is just top
because
notch.
I shipped Smokey to China so he can be made into Chinese food.
Made in China is the best.
Like, as if I would actually, like, people don't get irony or jokes, like dark humor. Because I'm sick of people asking me where he is, so, you know, it was a joke. Like, oh my god. I gotta.
Yeah, it's almost as funny as when you were joking about putting BBJ, like, in a trash bag. Cool.
Conserve water, so I gotta limit the times I use the washroom. But I like to conserve it, right? So that we have water, and I'm sure, just in case there's ever a water scarcity, you know? So little things like that, how you can conserve water. Only flush for number 2 is one advice I would give you. Or don't flush every single time, like, you know? You gotta wait. Like, it's kind of, I know it sounds gross, but because we have to fill a thing with water to flush the toilet. And you would be surprised how much water just flushing the toilet uses. It uses a lot of water.
Did I not say this bitch was going to use an entire tank of water just from how many times she goes to the bathroom?
So does the washer, though, but so does washing clothes, so... Are you guys there? I don't have my YouTube talk with me. Okay, maybe I should come back. Because it's really ridiculous at this point. I'll be right back.
Ooh, we get to see the kitchen.
Actually, I have to take, like, several small showers a day, especially if it's really sweaty. $1 a pack where you are? Shit, hey! Julia! You sweet baby angels. When I sweat, like, I sweat a lot, and I can't stand it. But whenever you take a cold shower, it just, like, it's like a moment of, like, and then you get out and you're cold. It's like a moment of, like, ah. So that's why the shower, it's, like, just, it's almost like a sprinkle. It's not very hard water. My skincare routine, sweating. It's a lot of sleeping. I slept when I got off live. They came and replaced the battery. And then I went to bed. I said, you know what? Well, we have battery juice just in case. I'm gonna go to bed. So I just woke up not long ago. Stocked up on food. I have not experienced food scarcity. I have not seen food scarcity. Even with, like, you know, less people with less income. Like, we have so I have some friends that, you know, they live in a village though, so it's not expensive to live. And they have a house and they grow their own food. Like, they have a little garden, and, you know, I don't know. Yeah, they had food, but.
I was just about to make a comment that, you know, if she went without food for a month, she'd be fine. But with her diabetes, I don't know how that would work because of her blood sugar. So she's just on a precipice of danger at all times anymore. Like, Jesus.
But a lot of the time when we go visit people, we, like, pay for like, we'll bring treats, and you know, one time we bought some chickens, stuff like that. Growing your own food is the best. Yeah, like, they grow zucchini, cucumbers, you know what I mean? You know, it makes me, like, I get really emotional, like, when I see Salah just, like, going around and, you know, seeing how his country looks and how he's, like, he has moments of extreme happiness and then moments of, like, kind of sadness, and sometimes he's stressed out. The light in here is just like a wire with a light bulb. So it's not the best looking light, but whatever. I'm gonna put the fan in the kitchen. I have to clean the kitchen. You guys are gonna gross out. I haven't cleaned anything in the kitchen, really. I think tomorrow we have a lot to do. We have to go out and get more sand for Julia for her box. Since putting natural sand in her box, she hasn't pooped once on the floor. Not once. It's just a cardboard box with sand in it. She likes it. Hey, kind heart. I can't find litter here where we are. Seriously, I was like,
How does the piss not leak through to the bottom? Sounds really cleanly.
I was in bed, like, I feel emotional, I don't know why, but I thought, I was in bed, like, cuddling. I was with Salah, and the cat was between us, and I was like, I went through a lot just to be with these two people, because Julia's my person. Like, they mean the world to me, you know? No, I was crying a little bit, because I'm overwhelmed. Why would my Canadian citizenship be in danger? I'm not, like, pledging allegiance to any groups that would, I'm not Shamima, whatever her name is.
This actually doesn't look as bad as I was expecting. Yeah, it's a little crusty, but we've seen worse from this person, so. But to be fair, she's not cooking, so how messy could it really be? All they do is get food out, so
bit tasty, you think? She's on the fridge. There's that gross fridge.
And there's just like a couch in the kitchen. Okay.
I
mean, she did say there's 9 couches.
Can withstand it, but this is a gas stove. You put this on the gas. Thank you. And then you, yeah, there's a couple couches. Hi, baby, still. I look skinny. Oh. Maybe should. But there's gonna be a plateau very soon, so I have to. This can be washed.
Not trying to give her too much credit, but this is the best I've seen her look in a hot minute, so.
I haven't figured out where I'm gonna hang my clothes. So this is the normal one, and then you have a squat one. Keep the door closed. I gotta wash the sink. I haven't washed it.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that's just a drain directly up from the sewer where it's, going into. Plus the heat. Like basically having a permanent porta potty right there open. But I'm guessing it doesn't even have the chemicals added to help with the smell.
So, oops. I gotta wash the dishes. Here. This is the water.
Okay, so she's doing dishes in the bathroom sink. I'm confused. There's no sink in the kitchen. What is happening?
What am I gonna cover the indomie with?
Okay, I just saw a sink in the kitchen. So why is she washing it in the bathroom sink? Does the water not run through that sink? I'm confused. I don't understand what's happening.
I do still sweat a lot. Generators are available, but they're probably pricey and bad for the environment, the air quality. So solar, way to go. The water is only off in the kitchen because Salah turned it off because of the after you use the washer, you have to turn it off. He didn't show me.
Okay.
Juice. Juice. What are you doing?
The things he had to go through, I felt so bad. But I don't know. He would have had to go through them anyways. These couches are totally,
He would have had to go through it anyway. No. He was established in Kuwait. And never once did we ever hear anything about him going back to Syria, ever. So, what's she talking about?
I mean, you're not going to get, actually furniture, But they're sturdy. Thanks, Angela. I sounded too quiet. Sorry. Because there's an open space where he can hear. Because I could hear him earlier. And I'm not glorifying it and saying, oh, It just is what it is. I find we are spoiled in the West. Really spoiled. I didn't bring any of my abayas. All of the clothes we didn't want to bring, you put them in garbage bags and someone from Kuwait comes to get them and they give you money. The new place ready is supposed to be in 3 weeks, inshallah. I don't have cream, milk, and cheese and extra salt in this. I just use the package. Yeah, there's no Canadians living here around here. This is just ramen. I added quite a bit of water. And for the sauce packet, I used to make 3 packs of indomie. Add heavy cream, butter, extra bouillon cube with the sauce packet, hot sauce, mozzarella cheese. Like, you can still eat indomie, just don't, like, that's what I'm trying to do, like, just make changes like that. Because apparently it happens when, like, you need their permission to leave the country or something, I don't know. I don't think that's as a Canadian, though. Like, I'm not a resident here. I'm gonna have a few snacks. I'll just a couple. They're like little chips. They taste kind of oniony. What are these? Hey, Lady T. Oh, there's a tissue. Don't mind that.
Not the foot.
Oh, there's a tissue. Don't mind.
I was caught off guard. I gotta savor it more. What the fuck? Okay. Every time I see her toes, it kills me. Like, why does this one look so small? And then these ones are like, psh, psh, and this one's like so tiny. All
Oh, there's a tissue.
right, what's on the couch here? Okay, some cigs. Just general trash. Like, what's.
Don't mind that.
God, just shit everywhere. I can't stand the way that looks. Like, just looks so junky and gross.
I gotta sweep the floor again. Because the fan blows everything on the ground. Yeah, there's an ashtray on the couch.
Yeah, I want to know what these other things are. Lighter, cigs, some miscellaneous trash. This could be gum, I guess, but it's hard to say. And then just trash. Like, and what's this? And what's that? Just random garbage on the furniture.
Which Salah will be mad at me for showing by accident. Everybody smokes here. Do you know how much a pack of cigarettes cost? These menthol cigarettes? Do you know how much they cost? 50 cents a pack. No, not me. I know, Cowpat, but everyone smokes here. Inside, outside, anywhere. You can smoke anywhere. You could probably smoke in a hospital.
It's probably one of the one luxuries they have right now, so I get it. But yeah, smoking is disgusting. Any of my BBs out there that are currently smoking, vaping, please consider quitting. It's really bad for you and your health, and you can do it, BBs. You can do it.
I don't know. I don't know that for sure, but a big part of the culture, in Arab culture, after dinner, you eat a variety of nuts and seeds with coffee, hey Kevin, and smoke either shisha or cigarettes, whatever. I gotta go switch the electric. It's gonna go out. It's gonna black out. Wait, crap. Ash is foaming your shawarma. Still tastes great. He was like this. Go watch the video. Okay, he was like this.
I think she's talking about Natter.
Oh, I'll take a chicken shawarma. The guy has a lung dart in his mouth. If people ask for money because we two have loads. Okay, number one, we do not have loads of money. Nice lady. Trust me on that, okay? Compared to people here, of course, there's different income levels here. But yes, sometimes people will, like an old man came right up to our car and was like banging on it and asking for money. But that only happened once. And so I gave him some Syrian pounds. I think a lot of people own small businesses, you know, like they open up a little store, sell cigarettes or bread. Like you see a lot of people on the side of the street. There's some children. They'll be folding bread like this and they'll sell it. Why do poor people have so many kids? Do you think that, okay, Muslims believe that you should not have kids just because you don't have a lot of money, because life is a gift regardless, you know? Like, do you think you should only have a kid if you could only provide, like, you know, what societal standards are? Like, you know what I mean? Like, of course you have to be able to feed them, but yeah, their kids are fed and taken care of. They're not sucking any money off the system. You know, in Canada, in Cornwall, there's a ton of people on welfare. You know, that's why a lot of people have an issue. I personally don't care. I mind my business with that, but, you know, someone will start having kids at 18, and they have 5, 6 kids because they get baby bonus. Here, people provide for themselves. They're not taking, you know? So maybe that's why people think that's a bad thing. I'm not sure. Salah wanted me to get weight loss surgery. It's $1,200. I'm like, I'm not getting back alley friggin' I'm like, is it done in a hospital? No, in a clinic.
$1,200 weight loss surgery. He was planting the seed when he was like, Syria has the best healthcare in the world. That's right, BB. Go get your stomach cut up in a back alley clinic. Oh my god.
Never. Weight loss surgery is like like $50,000 surgery. You need anesthesia, all kinds of, no. I'm not getting surgery for $1,200. And then someone we were with said, she's going to lose weight naturally, just watch, because the life here is so different. I'm surprised that I'm not freaking out. But I'm like consciously really trying, because I talked to Salah, he's like, if you're going to come here, because every day he worries about something about me, like, what about, do you want me to go to the pharmacy and see if they have your brain pills? He calls them brain pills. But antidepressants are taboo here, and I don't think they're accessible. Do you want me to go, what about your insulin? What about your pills? But like, you know, I still have brain pills. I'm trying to come off of them. But if I really need it, I have a whole pack. And I would take half a pill to ration it, and then maybe travel to another country to get some if I had to. I hope so. Like, by accident. My sleep apnea is bad. If I notify Canada, maybe they'll think here for bad reasons. But probably not. It's so stupid. I'm just visiting. No, I can't sleep upright. It's that bad. I need to have my CPAP. I used to sleep upright before I had a CPAP. I didn't.
Well, thank God you moved to a country that doesn't have reliable electricity, since you rely on a CPAP to be able to sleep. Just another one of the smart choices made by one of our girls.
Understand what was happening to me. I slept almost all, I slept. Well, it was broken sleep because Salah kept talking on the phone and laughing to his friend. Oh my god. But he probably hears me right now. Have you heard any more pew-pews? Yeah. Not all the time though. Like I heard of one I think earlier once. But that's it. No scooping up cats. Okay, if I see a cat that looks like it needs help, I'll just ignore it. No problem. Actually, it is a problem. I still probably would scoop it up. My ultimate dream in life? I think maybe I'm living it. I always wanted to be an entertainer.
Bitch, you're living. Oh, Chantal. She's living the dream, everybody. Her dream was to be a 400-pound lolcow who had to flee one Middle Eastern country to live ultimately in Syria, and who makes her living embarrassing herself and making her life a mockery on the internet. And she can't escape that because she has no other skill set. She has no other work history. And she has to make herself a laughingstock online in order to survive. That's her dream. Her dream is to be in a fake marriage for a man to fake love her, sweating her ass off in a war-torn country. She aimed for the stars, everybody. She aimed, and she got there.
No, we didn't go anywhere today. It's a lot of
We could all be so
we had to
lucky.
Go to the battery, go to the store a bunch of times. You can't just order things here. It's like living in the early 90s or 80s. Like you have to, if you want something, you have to go to the store and get it. I didn't get ice cream. No, I didn't freeze my eggs. No, there's no kids for me.
Thank the
After
universe
spending so much time with so
and
many
any
kids,
higher
like,
power
it
above.
becomes exhausting, and then you can just go home and don't have to worry about them. You always have to be watching them, always. You know. He gets tired of being around kids though too after a while. Like he's like me, we need quiet time. But even parents do. He could also just be saying that to make me feel better about myself. Whatever. It works. Man, when our car broke down, we had a car full of people. Oh my gosh. Might have been one of the reasons. It was overloaded with people. We were broken out in the country. Like I explained, the houses, there was a couple houses. Hey, Tristan, Maddie. But we had the chicken. The foutour? Not foutour. The chicken, yeah, the chicken. We had all our picnic stuff that we got. And we were hungry, so we just pulled out a blanket and just right in the middle of the nowhere, just ate our dinner. I ate our lunch. It was a hot day, but not today, Kennedy. I'm just going to stay up to try to reverse my sleep pattern. the wind from the valley, being in the country, was so refreshing. Like, it wasn't hot at all. I wish it was like that here. I love that you're learning about our traditions. It's so fun, honestly. I felt more alive than I ever did. I'm like, what am I complaining about? It was so nice. And they're so welcoming. Like, they were so worried about serving us first. Like, and I felt bad. Like, they're so, like, they take really good care of you. They care about you. Even if they're just, like, friends or people, like, neighbors and stuff. So, yeah. But, the car, it overheated. It needed a new hose. I think a radiator hose or something. And, yeah, we just got out. And my spoiled butt, I was like, we're just going to eat on the ground, like, in the middle of nowhere. Like, I was thinking that. But I didn't complain. And then I turned out to be okay. Actually, there was a little rock I sat down on instead of completely on the ground. And then, but the problem was, I take medicine to not go to the washroom, because you guys know I have to go to the washroom right after I eat. So I took medicine, but that allowed me to not go to the washroom for 5 hours. We were driving around valleys and stuff with no bathrooms. And we came across a house, and one of the people we were with happened to know one of the people there. Was like a distant cousin of them. And she's like, come, you need a bathroom? We'll ask them. And I felt so bad, like, showing up there and being like, Assalamu alaikum, can I use your bathroom? Like, they didn't even know me. They were looking at me like who's this white Canadian?
Oh my god. Imagine these poor people that have this freaking moose knocking on their door, being like, can I use your bathroom? Like, we know what she's done to bathrooms. Bless them. Can only imagine what they were thinking.
Woman can't even speak Arabic. Is it common for cars? I don't know. We have a used car. Like, buying brand new car here it's not usual. So I go, thank you for the washroom, masalama, you know, like, thank you, Shukran Jazilan. Yeah, I'm foreman. They go, no, please. They had me sit down on this, like, nice area. I had bare feet. Imagine these dogs just sticking out. So they brought me a little blanket, covered my feet, probably for their own good. Brought coffee and some melon, because it's melon season here. So, I mean, just for using the washroom, like, people are so nice. Anyway, it was 5 hours. I had to go, man. I want to travel more. I want to do a European tour someday. But I want to do these things with Salah. I want to get him a better passport to come to travel. Because he's limited, you know.
Obviously.
I woke up at like 11 p.m. Okay, guys. Okay, I'll be back later. I'm falling asleep for real. Thank you, Superboy. Thank you, guys. Take care, and I'll see you later, okay? Alright, thanks for beezing.
Jeez. Blackouts, gunshots, no refrigerator to keep any kind of food cool, no running water in the kitchen, and her car's breaking down. What a life that you volunteered for purposely and against wishes of everyone you've ever known, including your fake husband. So, great job, Chantal. But hey, she's going to get a little healthier. I don't know what this effect is having on her diabetes, but it's not our consequences, right? So, again, a big thank you to a Barbecue Chillin for the use of their video. Makes Chantal's content so much easier to digest because my brain cannot. Thank you to my channel members. If you'd like to join the Skeleton Society, we would love to have you. Links in the description, or you can click join. Thank you to anyone and everyone that is liking, commenting, subscribing my videos. And I hope to see you in the next one, BBs. Bye.